What's my guy's deal right here?
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that.
Shoot.
Don't worry, things can only get worse.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all
Dang,
be
snaps for that.
monsters.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Anybody notice how my man got the one button undone?
It didn't deserve this.
Wait.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Oh yeah, tell me the truth.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Ouch.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back
Thank
here
you for
unless he
what?
cleans up his act.
Who does that
okay?
describe? Shoot. Tall, ragged clothes, rash. Shoot, that could be me. Huh.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city? The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. What's this? Some sort of note. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There
Yeah,
are blood
both
spots on the other
varieties.
side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
That hit was subtle. Oh yeah, he's a dead man.
Ammunition crate. Good.
Bet.
I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
No, my man's just chilling in the corner. He not see me? No, he not see me. Oh,
Reason to shut up, Mr. Billy. If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here, you've got one job, and that's to find it. And find it fast.
how are you gonna stop a vampire with just a shotgun and a knife? Like, vampires are like super OP.
Easy does it, boy!
Oh wow.
Pin it down!
He wasn't trying to save no bullets.
We won't see any of these bastards back here again.
So I guess not. does one go about this? Oh, that did. Alright. He's a goner. Oh, one hitter. Bulbasaur is nice. Bulbasaur. Always come in handy. Dang. My man ragged off like crazy.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Ah, there's the X. Yeah, I need that.
As one, we shall overcome this.
This place reeks of blood.
Golly.
Did not quench my thirst. I must have more.
Oh dear God, not again. William, please stop.
Jeez, I don't.
Just a sip.
This creature is bedeviled. I
Wait,
must-
so my man's got past all those guards. His own? Kidding. Need to reload. Give me a second. Don't let this deceive you guys. This game is pretty difficult. Guarantee you pick this game up, you won't be good at it right off the jump.
William.
Combat system's a little wonky, but once you get used to it, it's
William was
pretty
an
good.
honourable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred
Sir,
spirit.
listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Hey. Bang.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, there goes Bay again. Doing her thing.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible
The
murders.
Swansea again. Great time.
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Yeah. That boy Swansea. That swag. I mean, drip down swag. He dripping. Oozing swag.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire?
Yes.
I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
Oh, in fact,
William was...
or
What manner of creature was he?
Predator,
that's a real
prey,
hospital.
villain, and victim.
in London.
Who can say?
Not
The
sure.
important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back. But
Oh,
I will
come
tell you, she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears?
Gotta
from the
respect your
middle of the
privacy.
canal?
We respect women around here.
If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the
He's
blood
humble
sample
about it.
from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. And as a physician, I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes.
That boy is Swansea.
So, what do you say?
Seems like a pretty good deal.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Jeez.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
Hey, you hold my girl out?
Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't.
I'm taller than
It's
everybody.
only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted.
I gotta be
Your
like,
assistance is required,
Gotta be
Dr.
like
Swansea,
at least 6'2".
Welcome
immediately.
aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse
not
Crane.
gonna lie to you.
I'm coming.
Wish I was tall in real life. Alright, off we go.
Each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, dry it all.
Bastard gave me a good poke. Christ, that hurts.
Maybe I should leave and come back.
I'm not dead yet, you bastard.
Oh,
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood.
man, got a potty.
Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Insult me again and I'll put an end to your misery right now.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place. Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
dang, should I? It said 500 XP. Nah.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life. It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
Oh yeah? Yeah, the theme for the hospital is pretty nice.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the
Oh,
Pembroke
her
spirit.
facial expression
I'll ask our
changed so
porter Milton to bring
fast.
him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
She doesn't think I look kind
Thank
of
you.
off.
Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital,
Yeah, pretty
Dr.
tall.
Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Ah, Nurse Crane always got the sass.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
She's pretty cool though. I give her that.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Hey, you should hit me with the mean side eye.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Yep, I had nowhere to go. So eventually I'm gonna start skipping conversations. Just for the sake of like pacing. These conversations are pretty long and heavy.
Good evening, sir.
I'm
Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed.
Is hot.
And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Goodbye, Milton.
And I thought last summer's epidemic was different.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect. Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before
My man's collar
at the
is all messed
Rockefeller
up.
University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Who put that there?
Discussed on every street corner. The daily routine.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
We have discussed on every street corner. The daily routine.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Oh, wow.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark,
I bet
to your nocturnal activities.
At least he played along. That's a pretty nice doctor. It would suck to live forever.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
I guess it is.
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
She got blood all over her stuff. That's mad unsanitary.
I will not let you down, my way.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
My sweet girl.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here...
She got flowers on her head.
Origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
It's kind of sad.